On these repatriation flights now, James, British Airways has had to turn back overnight. KLM, as Trudy was just reporting, they won't proceed. They've rescinded their offer from the Dutch government. Should Qantas be doing the same, or would it be better for a military aircraft to go into Tel Aviv?
I'm not briefed on the latest intelligence on this, Pete. What I would say is that if it is not safe for commercial airlines to do this, I really hope that the government has contingency plans in place. It's very important that the more than 10,000 Australians who are in Israel who may wish to come home now are able to do so, and they're able to do so quickly, because unfortunately we all expect the security environment to deteriorate, and potentially quite quickly. 2 flights is a good start, but I think we're going to need many more than that, and it may have to be military planes rather than commercial planes. So I hope the government has those plans in place and is able to activate them very quickly, because it looks like it's going to be very difficult to get out of Israel by traditional commercial means.
Okay. Yeah, I remember in the Arab Spring, Qantas was able to conduct some repatriation flights out of Cairo at the time, and did so without the need for military aircraft. So we hope it can do the same this time. And just a final one here while I've got you, James. We had Tanya Plibersek on the program a short time ago, and she didn't know that her staffer was going to this pro-Palestinian rally at Town Hall, not at the Opera House, on Monday night in Sydney. The staffer has apologised, but despite the Prime Minister saying people shouldn't go to these protests, what do you make of that?
I want to try to be fair about this, Pete. This is a young person who has made a mistake, and I hope that we can take Tanya Plibersek at her word that he is genuinely remorseful and will never do it again. And to Tanya's credit, frankly, she's been a lot stronger in condemning the rallies and condemning Hamas than some of her own cabinet colleagues like Chris Bowen and Tony Burke, who in my judgment have been very weak on this issue. But having said that, it is a shocking error of judgment to go to a rally as a Labor Party staffer when your own Prime Minister has said that rally should not go ahead. And you do have to wonder how someone like that, with that level of judgment, gets hired in an office of a minister like that. I mean, this was a rally that was to celebrate Hamas's attacks on Israeli civilians, and no decent person should have shown up to it.
James Paterson, thanks for your time as always. We'll talk to you soon.